Welcome back, guys. This is Gaming with Austin, and today we're on episode 45 von Pyramidstadt. Von Pyramidstadt. Und heute there are memes centered around Charles Dion McDowell, too. Like, Photograph, which is obviously a parody of Photograph by Nickelback. Which is spelled Nickelback. Look at the size of his neck. Corpse Grinder often tours with Cannibal Corpse, but sometimes, outside of touring, he goes to Disney World. His neck needs a separate theme park ticket, because his neck is actually a separate entity, because of the size of his neck. Ever since Vile, which was the first album he was featured on, his neck has grown a lot. Heck, not even Homer Simpson can strangle him now. Because his neck is so huge. Imagine someone deep-throating someone with a massive neck. That'd be kind of hard. But neck guy would have it easy. It's not just his music that made Corpse Grinder popular. His neck also gave him popularity, too. Even on an article of George Corpse Grinder Fisher on Wikipedia, they even mention his neck. They even mention his neck. Not even Homer Simpson can strangle him. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny. On George Corpse Grinder Fisher's Instagram account, he actually posted a meme about Valentine's, like saying, in a picture of him, it says, "No Valentine this year, maybe next year." No Valentine this year, maybe next year. Because his neck is pretty thick. Not even Homer Simpson can strangle him. Imagine, like, he's got a very thick neck. It's not just his music that made him popular. It's not just his acting role in Metalocalypse with Metal Masked Assassin. His neck gave him a lot of popularity too. What does death metal do to your neck? It makes your neck huge. Imagine if I was working at Disney World and I saw a corpse grinder. That'd be pretty metal. Because sometimes I would listen to Cannibal Corpse. What makes Slayer death metal? Their lyrics are extremely violent. They are of an extremely violent nature. The lyrics often talk about death. At the Wacken Music Festival back in 2015, Corpse Grinder met took part in a picture with Rob Halford, the metal god himself. Yes, I even talk about heavy metal music. Yes, there was actually a picture of Glenn Benton with Joachim Kahns. I commented, power metal meets death metal. Deicide's music is pretty satanic. Deicide is a satanic death metal band. Death metal is often criticized for the guttural singing style. You're supposed to do death growls when playing death metal. Wanna know what an example of? Slipknot slowly turning away from alternative metal and nu metal, going straight forward to thrash and death metal. Believe it or not. And the invert gallop is basically the reverse of a regular gallop. Instead of a down, down, up rhythm, down, up, down. The galloping coconuts is seen in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Their low budget actually helped make the movie pretty funny. Because instead of using horses, they used coconuts to imitate the galloping sounds that horses make. The heavy metal gallop, it's not just used by Iron Maiden. It's also used by other heavy metal bands too, including Hammerfall, Metallica, Megadeth. Yes, even Slayer. Don't forget Manowar too. Dio is known for using the gallop too, especially in his most famous single called Holy Diver. Hey, John. New metal's not, like... Yes, I'm talking about, like... I moved my skate... Initially, I was gonna go outside and skateboard, but thunder was about to pour down, John. That's all. That's the game. And blasting and talking about heavy metal. Yes, even the gallop riff is used by death metal bands too, like Cannibal Corpse, especially in their song Hammer Smashed Face, especially in the beginning. How long did it last, John? How long did it last, John? Okay. Yes, even Dragon Force uses the galloping riff. As well as Luca Turilli. Especially Luca Turilli's Rhapsody of Fire. Luca Turilli's Rhapsody. And yes, especially Rhapsody of Fire and Luca Turilli Band. One of Luca Turilli's songs that use the galloping riff is Demon Heart. One of the most famous songs to use the galloping riff is Barracuda by Heart. It's one of their most well-known songs. Because the riff is what helps it stand out. The galloping riff is what helps the song stand out from the rest. The galloping riff is also used by Iron Maiden too, especially in their songs Killers. Yes, even Phantom of the Opera, yet they do it at a slower pace. Yes, even a trooper has the galloping riff, as well as Sun and Steel. Hallowed Be Thy Name also is another song that has the galloping riff. Even Gloryhammer is known to use a lot of galloping riffs in their songs. Excuse me. A lot of their songs, too. especially Rise of the Chaos Wizards. That song, and the name of by Rhapsody of Fire that has the galloping riff is The Wizard's Last Rhymes. Back to Iron Maiden. The next songs by Iron Maiden to feature the galloping riff: Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner and Power Slave. And after that, Alexander the Great. It's also known to have a galloping riff too. Then, in their next album, after Somewhere Back in Time, would feature galloping riff. Only the Good Die Young, The Evil That Men Do, and Can I Play with Madness. Back to the Trooper base time frame of the album. Even Flight of Icarus has the galloping riff too. About as fast as the galloping riff in the Final Countdown by Europe. One of Glory Hammer's songs that has a rapid-fire gallop would be the Unicorn Invasion of Dundee. The Unicorn Invasion of Dundee. Fergie's version of Barracuda was played in Shrek 3rd, which song was galloping to the same beat as which Donkey's galloping beat. He was galloping as fast as the song was. What would be pretty funny if there were also other horse sounds in the heavy metal songs too, like horses neighing or donkeys braying. It would sound more like a horse race going on in a heavy metal song. Not all cases of trespassing involve stealing as a motive. Sometimes there is a sexual motive too, just like the case of Jared Kraft. Who decided to give Mr. Ed some Mr. Ed. It sounds very similar. Mr. Ed is the talking horse. Mr. Head kind of rhymes with Mr. Head. It's on Tomo News. After giving Mr. Ed some Mr. Head, he decided to give Mr. Ed a hand. Hand is used to measure the height of horses and donkeys. He is arrested for doing some lewd acts with a horse. Anyways, this should be it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked this video. Dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe for more. As always, stay tuned for more. And as always, choose.